Hi there, Chris here. Welcome to another edition of Stock Lock Sunday. Slink. I didn't put my cat protector down. There we go. That's all right, Slink. Come on. Anyway, what I'm going to pick real quick is this Yale. It's an old one. I think this is the first one I ever got in this old cylinder, and I did polish it up. Here's spinning on the key. Really flat. I think I did go in there and put some spools or something in there. It's been so long I can't remember. But I'll pick it real quick, and then we're going to do some Medeco stuff. And with this one, you got to get your false set. Once you're in a false set, I think it's only sitting on one spool. Okay, so there we're in the false set. Got a message on the machine, or a message on the screen. So I'm going to find the pin that I need to rotate. I mean, pull up and then do some counter rotating. It's not that one. Not that one. Maybe in the back. I heard a little click. I'm not sure that was it. Come on. Dang. Who is it? I think it's this one. There we go. I'm not going to gut this because we're going to do Medeco stuff, but it is a very cool old Yale lock. This was black when I got it, and I did polish it up, and it's sort of weathered down to a nice little lock. All right, so that's that. Medeco. All right, now I'll get into the Medeco stuff. I've had this display, which is Suki's, for quite a while. And one key works all of these, they're all bi-levels, the M3s. I'm not sure what the logic is about, but the one key that fits or opens both of these. I haven't rekeyed it to open this one. Gonna work on that, but this one I just got, and it is the M3s, and it's a Sergeant retrofit. So all these little cylinders and this guy will fit in Sergeant setups. So I'm in the middle of rekeying this. I've done. I'll take our key here. I've done this one, and I think I've done this one. So, and the way I do it is, I'm gonna get some of this out of the way. Where'd you go, Slink? Slinky actually supervised all this repinning, which was kind of nice. Cats are taken with the Medecos. So I'll take this off. And I use this Medeco, pinning kit, which is huge. And Medecos have, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variations. 6 variations for the one key pin all the way through 6. So that's a lot of different variations, which are all in through here. And one thing I do when I go to, sometimes it's hard to figure out which exact variation of the number 2 or number 1 key pin you need. And so you're trying different ones. Well, one thing I do to keep things straight is I use this little marker. So if I'm working in 2s, and I think it's a center cut, We'll go to 2s, and you know, these are center cuts. So I'll put it in here and I'll work out of here. And if that doesn't work, I put them back, make sure, and this reminds me, if I get interrupted, I still know where I'm gonna put them back. And then I'll go to the next center cut one and work that. So this has been very helpful with intricate pinning kits. So you got it. This is what was originally in there. So what I will do is I will change the key pins, and I will adjust these the driver heights to balance my pin stacks. And because I've already done a couple of them, I've pulled out the correct key pins for this key, and put them in these bags. So for key pin number 1, these are 2Ds. So I can, once I've done one of them and I've set these aside in all these cool little bags, which I get at a craft store, then it's a fairly quick operation of pinning them back up. So, do I need to do with that? Yeah, I can show a little bit of that. So I take it apart, I put in my key pin. This almost looks like a number 2, but there, as I said before, there's like a billion number 2s. Well, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 6 variations. And this pinning kit is for the Medecos that have the nub at 12 o'clock. There's other Medecos that have the nub at, say, 3 o'clock. So you got to make sure you get the right one. And you can see here in the core, that's this little cutout is at the 12 o'clock position as opposed to the 3 o'clock position. And also inside here, let me be careful, you have a sidebar and a slider that are all in there. So when I test the key pins, start pinning it up, I make sure those are in there. And what we'll do is we'll try this one just off, it's a 1 in 6 chance. So let me I'll try and, oh, sorry guys. I'll try and focus down there. There we go. I grab the key pin and I put the gate, he said, I put the gate where this slot right opposite me, so that when it goes in there, it will be correct. Now some of these have false gates. This one looks like it has a false gate. It might have 2 false gates. Let me see if I can get all this together. Focus. There we go. You see there and to the right. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there's a slight false gate here. Oh, now you can't really, oh, there you go. Barely see it if I get the camera to work. And I think there might be another one. Nope, just the one. So you put it in there, and sometimes with these keys, key pins, 1 in 6 chance, huh? How about that? That looks like it fits. Now, this has some sort of little pin, I think, that it pushes, it's spring-loaded, and I think that has to do with the logic one. But this logic key, what they're saying with that first display is this logic key will fit all the old ones and new ones and blah, 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 blah. So you put your key pin in. Hopefully it's the right one. and you make sure you can turn it. It's better to turn it this way because if you hit that sidebar is going to spring out, and there's tiny little springs. But that looks like a fit. So to test that further, because sometimes they look like they fit, and I know locksmiths are out there going, you don't know what you're doing, which is true. And I like any constructive criticism. But sometimes when they don't fit, or when they look like they fit, you put them in here and they don't work. Or you put them in here and you load them. So we'll throw a driver in there. And you put a spring in there. And the way I test that is I just put my finger over it. And that's a good one, because that works. So we've already found one pin. Anyway, and once you're done with that, you put all your springs and all, make sure everything works. Put this little sliding spring cover back on, and then you're good to go. And also there's a C-clip in there. So anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to repin. I've got 2 repin, but it's going to be a quick matter because I have all my key pins ready to go. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I'll take another shot of chaos. And some close-ups on what these are. So there you have all your number ones. And they don't designate. If you look on the bottom, you see on the bottom, they designate if it's a right or a left or a center. So there's two options on the right. Sorry, on the left, 2 options on the center, and 2 options on the right. They don't put that up here. But if you look, they have the same designations, the KMBD, KMBDQS. So sorry I'm making you dizzy. And they have mushrooms, and they have an assa-like. I'll get over here. They have this one. Has an assa-like pin. Ooh. So, cool stuff. Oops. But a lot of little teeny parts. And it's a little finicky pinning them up until you get the right, the absolute right one. Another thing that helps you, and these are really expensive, of course the pinning kits will kill you too, but this is a lab, what do you call it, key gauge for Medecos. And the way you use this, if you go across the top, you can see 1 through 6, and if you look at really close, there's a little cutout. That's where you put your nub. So, and this recessed area that's where you want to flush out, not this top, but the recessed area. And it shows you, come on, fore or aft. These are all for all your wafers, your driver pins. And you can see, I'm not sure what the SDM is. What's the SDM? Those are different designations. So 1 through 3 or 1 through 6, and then you can see if it's this angle or that angle. And I don't think I showed that. If you haven't really studied a Medeco key before, we'll do that real quick. These cuts, give me a pointer. Get this close enough. Sorry about this bad camera work, or bad lighting actually. These cuts are not straight, and that's what those different designations are. So you have to make sure that the key pin that you put in there is either a left, one of the lefts, one of the centers, or one of the rights. Anyway, it is fun, finicky stuff. This is the little cutout for the slider. Man, I'll throw this in the trash. So it is fun. Medecos are really tough to pick. Way before I even started my channel, I picked one of these, what are they called, M3s? Yeah, M3s, yes. I have never been able to get it on camera. It was a 6-pin guy, and I have picked, is it here? There's the Medeco drawer. And I have picked this guy a couple of times. But they're again not on camera. I am not. I just don't seem to be able to get them on camera. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pinner. So it's even though it's really small, it's the real deal. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I hope other people find it interesting. That's what I've been doing. I thought I'd do a quick Yale pick and then show this stuff. Murloc, thank you. So anyway, I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have subscribers that have been with me forever. Thank you, thank you. And midterm subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not sing on this video when I was picking because I've already done mine. And then now it's your turn. And if you don't know what that's about, look at my 300 subscriber giveaway announcement video, which is about 3 videos ago. Anyway, very long video. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.